Hello everyone, welcome to I Jump Instead and welcome to this 30-minute rebounder workout for flexibility and for strength. I'm Trophy Steffi, thank you so much for joining me. This class is beginner friendly and I invite you all to modify moves as needed and go at your own bounce pace. I'm on the Cellar Sizer rebounder today and I have a pillow and a towel close by because we're going to be doing laying down leg inversion. So if you don't have a towel and a pillow, press pause, go ahead and grab that, and 30 minutes starts now. So let's get up on our rebounder. Let's put our feet into a nice, comfortable, wide stance. The toes might be fanned slightly outward, and let's lift through the spine, keeping our chin level and teeth closed. We're going to be nose breathing throughout the entire routine. Take a moment to open your shoulders so we have a nice open chest and we're feeling the down bounce and we are holding the bar. Connect to your nose breath, connect to relaxation and activation while we're lengthening through the spine. Let's go ahead and draw in through the pelvic floor. Connecting to symmetry in our health bounce. We don't want to be leaning forward at all. We want to stay upright so we can feel the front and the back of the body in symmetry. So drawing in through the pelvic floor. Let's go ahead and bring our chin down and stretch through the back of the neck. So stay right here, keeping the head forward and down. Keep breathing through the nose, keep drawing in through the pelvic floor, and feel every down bounce gently stretch into the back of your neck. Keep the shoulders open and down. Slowly begin to rotate the head over to one side, feeling every bounce count towards your neck flexibility. And let's bring the head right into the center, right over the shoulder. And let's continue bouncing here, feeling that nice deep stretch through the neck, relaxing the eyes. Now I want you to tilt your head forward and back. Just connect to more mobility, more range of motion in your neck while we're stretching and bouncing. And then slowly, let's bring the head forward and all the way around to the other side, feeling every single bounce along the way. And let's pause right in the center and let's feel that nice stretch through the side of the neck. Now let's bring the head forward and back just a little bit, connecting to that nice deep flexibility. And let's roll the head all the way down to the middle again. And keeping the chest lifted, shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking forward. Now let's go ahead and look over the shoulder and look behind you as much as you can while the chest is facing forward, and feel that bounce, feel your head in that nice deep turn and feel the stretch. 3, 2, coming out of it slowly. Let's go over to the other side. Relax in it. See if you can look a little further over the shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and look forward. Take one hand off the bar. Keep the chest up, chin level. And let's reach that arm all the way out. At a diagonal down reach, palm facing down. I want you to wiggle your fingers and reach through that arm and feel every single bounce, applying to your arm stretch. Go ahead and rotate the wrist up and down. Now let's twist the full arm. So we are stretching into the shoulder joint and the elbow. And now let's face the palm down, wiggle the fingers for 3, 2, and 1. Switching arms. Palm facing down, open the palm, wiggle the fingers. Let's go ahead and bring the wrist down and up. And let's twist through the entire arm, going into the shoulder and the elbow. Three, 2, 1. Hands on the bar. Now I want you to take your face and rotate it so your chin is reaching up at a diagonal upward angle. And now take the opposite arm off the bar and let's do a gentle stretch through the full arm and into the chin. But I want you to especially focus on the neck and the jawline and feel that opening and that lengthening and feel that gentle down bounce stretching in a little bit deeper into your neck and your face. 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly come out and let's go to the other side where we're gonna first reach with the chin and then extend the opposite arm and feel that nice deep reach all the way through from the chin to the palm, especially in the jawline. Let's reach with that chin for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out, facing forward. Let's take the shoulders and the hips and let's bring them forward. Hands on the bar. I also want you to reach your chin forward. So we're in this nice deep back stretch, nose breathing, and we're gently pumping into this full spine arch. Connect to that full expansion of your back, of your ribs, of your lower back, of your shoulders. 3, 2, slowly come out. Keep your hands on the bar or feel free to take them off. We're gonna bring the shoulders back, the hips back, and the chin tucked in. So get yourself into that symmetrical stretch, a nice arch in the back, and then gently bounce. Get into your furthest flexibility. Tuck the chin. 5, 4, let's go a little bit deeper. 3, 2, and slowly come out. Now, let's rotate our weight into one leg, keeping some of it in the other, and let's reach the arms straight up and over, and mostly reaching upward with just a little bit of a tilt. I want you to feel into your hip, your waist, and your ribs, and your shoulder, and your full arm. We are holding the bar, and we have a nice long extension between the foot and the hand, and we're gently bouncing and lengthening. So if you are hunched forward, I want you to open so your shoulder is sitting right between the front and the back of your body, and see if you can find that perfect balance between the reach and the bounce. Let's go just a little bit deeper. 3, 2, and I want you to slowly come out. And we're gonna switch over to the other side. So rotate the weight into the other leg, keeping some in the balancing leg. And now arm comes up. Keeping the shoulder right between the front and back of body, and feel the stretch in your hip, your waist, your ribs, your lat, your shoulder, your arm. Teeth closed, and connect to this beautiful flexibility. Relax any unnecessary tension. Just let it go. Let's go just a little bit deeper. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the arm slowly down. Let's go ahead and keeping our toes facing mostly forward, maybe just slightly outward. Keep the chest lifted, one hand on the bar, and let's turn and face our chest to the side of the room. And let's get into our deepest and most comfortable back twist. Stay right in your twist. in your fullest flexibility, and then gently bounce. So the shoulder, let's bring it back just a little bit further. Feel very comfortable here, and we're just gently bouncing into that nice deep twist. 5, lengthen upright. 4, 3, teeth are closed. 2, slowly come out. And switch hand grips on the bar, facing the chest to the other direction, keeping those toes mostly facing forward. Get into your deepest twist that feels good and comfortable into your hips and back. Pull that back shoulder back, and once you're in your twist, feel the bounce. Feel the bounce, creating more flexibility. Lengthening through the spine just by standing upright just a little bit more. 3, 2, and slowly come out. Next up, we're going to do some strengthening. So keeping our feet in this position, let's begin to do a little bit of a heel pump if you're not already doing a heel pump. So we're bringing up the bounce just a little bit. And I want you to lift the chest, chin level, teeth closed, engage the core. So start by touching the core muscles. Let's activate those core muscles and let's use those core muscles. So we're going to take one arm and we're going to bring our hand and we're going to touch our shoulder. And I want you to keep your chest lifted. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into this arm and we're going to squeeze from within. So flex or tense up the muscles, squeeze them, contract them, and just feel that squeeze as we bounce. So you're going to feel the tug of the down bounce against the squeeze. So you're still in there squeezing. So if somebody were to come up and poke you, they'd say, ooh, you feel firm. You're doing great if you're feeling that nice squeeze, okay? So I want you to keep that chest lifted so you don't end up leaning forward. I want you to be connecting to the back of your arm and the front of your arm equally and into the lat right below your arm. So let's squeeze for 5, 4, breathing gently through the nose, 3, squeeze, 2, and 1, slowly release. Switching to the other arm. Fingers on the shoulder, chest is lifted, and squeeze from within. Feeling equal squeezing happening in the front and the back of the arm and in the core. Relax the eyes. We are isolating into the arm and the upper body on this side. And we're going in and we're contracting those muscles at just the right intensity where we can sustain it, we can hold it, we can breathe through it. Squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arm down. We're going to switch arms this time. Take your arm and we're going to face it, palm facing inward. We're going to reach down. So I want you to actually push your arm into your body. And we're reaching down, but don't focus more on the reach. Focus more on the push. Okay? Chest up, chin level. So, especially in the upper arm, we're pushing into the torso and we're getting strong. Open your fingers. Wiggle your hand. And then reach again and squeeze into the torso for 7, 6, 5. Relax the eyes. 4, engage the core. 3, squeeze. 2, 1, release. Switching sides, reaching straight down. Arm goes into the torso, palm is facing inward. And we push the arm against the torso. Connect to that strength. Let's open the palm. Wiggle the fingers. Let's reach a little bit further, and now keep pushing. 7, 6, 5, core is engaged. 4, keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1, relax. Okay, switching hands. Go ahead and take your hands and cup your waist. Just put your hand right there on the side of your body, and this is gonna be a core flex practice. So we're gonna go in and squeeze and contract the core muscles. So your hands can determine if the front and the back of your core is feeling firmer. So I want you to connect to that firmness, that squeeze from within. Not too hard, just the right amount of squeeze so you can nose breathe and you can connect to your core stability and strength. So see if you can feel the back and the tummy firmer just from the squeeze and the flex. Stay focused here. We're applying this gentle down bounce to the internal core flex. This is strengthening the core. Staying upright, keep the chest lifted, and engaging and squeezing the core for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, switching sides. So find that perfect intensity so you can continue nose breathing, hand on the waist. Relax the shoulders, just be in your core, your lower back, your waistline. You're doing great. Heels are pumping, full core engagement, nose breathing, eyes are relaxed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Let's go ahead and bring the bounce down to a stop. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push the hips forward and we're gonna squeeze into the glutes. And then we're gonna do a reach, a half squat, and then a squeeze. So let's first stay right here. Let's establish this squeeze. So we are hip thrusting and we're holding that squeeze and we're connecting to our strength, our mind to glute connection. We're strengthening into the lower back and the hips, and I want us to connect to both glutes. Scan the glutes, okay? See if you can feel the sides of the glutes, the tops, the bottoms. Squeeze and hold. And let's hold this for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And now let's get into a half squat. So I'm gonna bend the knees and I'm gonna stretch the booty muscles straight behind me. So keep your chest lifted. We don't have to bend too much, just get into a stretch so you feel some relief from the squeeze, and see if you can get a little bit reachy with those glutes. That feels good and comfortable on your back. So let's reach for 5, 4, see if you can reach a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and let's bring the glutes forward again for another hip thrust. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, just a steady state squeeze. 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 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 release. And let's do one more stretch. So we're gonna release that tension and maybe a little bit of swaying in the glutes to reach. Feel the expansion of the glutes through that stretch for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Let's go ahead and take a moment here. With a gentle bounce, let's strengthen into the calves. So we're gonna just get up on the balls of the feet, whether it's every bounce like this, up, down, up, down, up, down, or we come up, down, 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 up, down, down. Really, you can just do anything you desire. Let your calves talk to you, but I do want you to go in and strengthen your calves. Maybe you're able to come up onto the balls of the feet and stay up here, okay? So let's keep going in, and every time you come up into the balls of the feet, I want you to stretch upwards. Reach, reach, and reach. Now I want you to take a moment to make the toes wider, and then let's go back to it. Relaxing through the shoulders, teeth closed, chin is level. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Let's go ahead now and do our final leg strengthening move. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our feet into a nice wider position, toes facing forward, mostly forward. I see a little bit of a width in the toe span here. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of a squeeze in the thighs, okay? So we're holding the bar and then squeeze into the thighs and then gently bounce that squeeze. Gently bring that squeeze to life. We are pulling that squeeze down. The force of downward gravity, the force of downward acceleration is being applied to that internal thigh squeeze. Let's hold this squeeze and bounce. Nose breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Can we do it one more time? Only 7 seconds the next time, okay? So bend the knees just a little bit, squeeze and contract those thigh muscles. Gently bounce. 7, 6, 5. We're strengthening the knees. 4, and the ankles. 3, and the hips. 2, 1. Release. And last but not least, what we are going to be doing is laying down on our rebounders to complete the class with some leg inversion and some self-love and flexibility, okay? So I'm going to lay my towel and pillow right on the rebounder so I can balance my legs up against the bar, okay? So pillow will be right under my head. If you don't have a pillow, that's okay, or maybe you don't need a towel. You can put your head right below the rim of the rebounder, or have your head between 2 springs or 2 bungees, and then I want you to have your legs towards the bar. So now what we're gonna do is, first things first, we're gonna stretch the legs straight up. Point the toes and stretch through the thighs. So I want you to lengthen through the legs. Stretch through the knee, through the shins, through the ankles, through the quads. So we're reaching, kind of like a ballerina. Reach and lengthen. My feet are touching and I'm pointing the toes and reach for 3, 2, and 1. Now all I want you to do is flex your feet. So bring your toes back. We're still lengthened through the legs. We're holding the toes back. We're stretching through the calves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the toes back. One more flex. Stretch through the backs of the legs. 3, 2, 1. Spread your feet apart from each other and now spread all 10 toes. Spread them wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's rotate the ankles slowly, both of them equally. And let's switch directions. Every single rotation counts. We're inverting them. We're connecting to more flexibility and our nose breath. Teeth are closed. 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to take one leg and balance it up against the bar. And the other leg, I want you to bring your foot close to you and take your toes, and I want you to pull your toes apart. So one at a time, just go in there and pull, connect to more toe flexibility. And then I want you to take your foot and I want you to squeeze it And acknowledge if it's pain-free, acknowledge if there is pain, connect and love it. Connect to it, love it. Be with it, be present with it, be okay with it, accept it. And now work your way down, loving into the ankle, into the calf. I'm doing some massage, just a little bit. And into the shin. And how about into the knee? You might use your palms and rub into the sides of the knee. You might find pain. You might notice there is no pain. I think you should notice either way. And then down into the thigh, a little bit of nice loving touch. And now let's take a moment to do a little bit of body tapping into this leg. So just lightly tap the skin and try to see if you can tap the whole leg using both hands if you desire. And to the top of the foot, and if you can, onto the bottom of the foot. And definitely finish it off with the back of the knee, tapping. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch sides, and we're gonna start by bringing the foot toward us and pulling the toes apart. Teeth are closed, eyes relaxed. And let's massage into the foot, finding any pain or tenderness, or noticing if there is no pain. Into the ankle, the calf, the shin, the knee, and the thigh. And now take a moment to body tap into that leg. Every tap counts. We're helping to bring more circulation, to help with muscle toning, to help strengthen the skin, to help detox the body. So if you can slap on the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, and then at the very end, just get into the back of the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet up, arms up, and let's shake. Let's do the jitterbug here. So this is very healing for the ankles, for the knees, for the legs. I encourage you to do leg inversions anytime, especially if you're thinking, I should do something on my rebounder, but I don't want to jump. This would be the perfect thing to do. Lay down and do leg inversions. It's always so soothing, so healing, especially when we are relaxed and we can deepen our flexibility and strengthen our weaknesses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's take a moment to balance both legs against the bar, and then I'm going to ask you to go ahead and do body tapping on your arms. So one arm at a time. Get into the elbow, inside, the wrist, the palm, underarm, the shoulder. And tap your chest a couple times. Other arm. Three, 2, and 1. So legs are balanced against the bar, arms relaxed, and we are going to close our eyes. Teeth are closed, breathing through the nose. Legs are inverted. bringing excellent circulation to the legs and body, helping to drain inflammation. And let's just be here now, listening in to our quiet nose breath. Three, two, and one. When you're ready, bring your feet down to the ground and pause here for a minute. Stay very relaxed in your shoulders, in your eyes, and when you're ready, you can sit up and you can stay seated right here for just a little bit longer. Staying relaxed. Give me a smile. You did it. 30 minutes in the books, rebounder workout. We got stronger, we got more flexible, we got more circulated, we got healthier, we are more mobile now, and we are on trophy track. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this routine, please give me a thumbs up, and I would love to have you comment below the weather report for today. Wherever you live, please give me the weather report. If you are interested in more routines like this one, you could check out our playlist section, and we are uploading routines weekly on this channel. We also have a membership where we are offering more vigorous routines that are dropped weekly in that membership as well, okay? Thanks again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, Trophy.